very familiar to you. So I actually don't like that they did number one for you here already. We'll talk about what you're supposed to do. If you're seeing my screen, you see the first table. You're supposed to take that value of y, and you're supposed to replace it in the equation. So off to the right here, it'd be like 23 plus 17. Y is considered a variable.
Yeah.
And more generally, we don't need to do it this problem, but more generally, when you substitute for a variable, you want to do it in parentheses. Now, it won't matter in this problem, but it will matter kind of down the road long term. But in short, you're just adding 17, and that's how they came up with 40. And then you're doing the same thing for the next number. You're substituting it in. So 23 plus 27, that's
50.
50, yeah. And then you probably can figure out the last one here.
37 plus 23, 40.
It's 23 plus 37. Yeah.
60.
It's good to write it out. Yeah, it's good. There's enough room there. I guess you could have wrote it out in here. I chose to do it off to the side. Okay. So let's actually have you try number 3 on your own, and then we'll go back to number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, this one here. Go ahead and try that, and then I'll check your answer here in a moment.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm going to write down the answers.
Yeah.
How do they compare to yours?
They're the same.
They're the same. Okay. Now it does get more difficult. So we're going to look at one that is more difficult, number 2. And we were talking about order of operations last time. So order of operations does apply here. So let's not look at how they got, let's just figure out how they got that 22. So you're putting this value of 4 in for W. So it would be 4 times 3 plus 10.
That's 12.
Plus 10 is 22. You have to do that order of operations.
Yeah.
You have to do that order of operations first. So then the next one is 5 times 3 plus 10. They're trying to emphasize here, you got to put the number in, substitute the number in, but then multiply before you divide or before you add. Okay, so that's 5 times 3 is 15, plus 10 is
25.
25. So do that last one for me on your own, and let me know what you come up with.
So multiplication first. $28.
Yes, 6 times 3 plus 10 is 28. All right, so if you got that down, let's go to number 4. And I'll just, this is 5 times y. The x kind of looks like a variable, 5 times y. So really it's 5 times 16. So we can use that dot or that cross for multiplication, or even just show it in parentheses, the number in parentheses. So 5 times 16 is 80. What would the next one be? What's the steps to do the next one?
60. Sorry, there. Which one? Oh, 27.
Yeah.
5 times 27.
5 times 27. Good. And if you need to, you can break that apart into 5 times 20 plus 5 times 7. That's the shortcut there to do that. You can also multiply it vertically. Do you have a final answer for me?
I got 135.
Yes, that's correct. Good. The last one is 5 times 35. So go ahead and work that out on your own, please. Let me know what you come up with.
One eighty. 185.
Yes, 185. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to move to number 5. And this one's kind of another step up in difficulty. Again, kind of don't like that they gave you that first one, but the first one is you put that 20 in for Z. So it's 20 divided by 5 plus 4 squared. So this, you say squared or to the power of 2.
Yeah, 4 times 4.
Yes, and order of operations comes first.
That's 16.
Yeah, so this is always plus 16. So you get that number, and it's really 20 divided by 5 plus 16, but you have to divide first before you add.
Mhm.
So 20 divided by 5 is 4. 4 plus 16 is 20. So now we know how they did it. The next one is 45 divided by 5 plus
So
4 squared or 16. You don't have to rewrite it each time, but
Mhm. So 4, 5 divided. 45 divided by 5.
you have an answer for me on that one?
That I got. What was 40?
45 divided by 5
That's 9.
9
45 divided by 5 is 9.
plus 16.
Plus 16 is
25. 25.
Yeah,
25. Okay. All right. So you try the last one here. 60 divided by 5 plus 4 squared. In regards to the division, though, you can always think of it as 5 times some number equals 60. That may help you to speed up this process. It's really, division is really multiplication.
Mhm. Okay, so 60 divided by 5. Okay. 5 times what equals 60?
Yeah,
12. 5 times
12.
12.
That's right. So it's 12 plus 16.
That is 28.
28. Good. Okay. All right. So we're gonna come back to 6 later on, but let's do
I don't understand that one.
let's go to number 9. Okay, so this one in words, it says to square the number, square x, and then
It would be
subtract
100
5.
minus 5 would be 95.
Exactly. Okay, but the next one is 7 squared minus 5. You first square
That'd be
before.
49.
Yep, and 49 minus 5 is
49 minus 5 is 45. No, 4.
44.
44.
Good. Good. Go ahead and try the last one there, please.
Okay, 5 times 5 is 25 minus 5 is 20.
Yes. Can you let's see, I want to make sure we get through all. Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay. All right. Yeah, why don't you do either 7 or 8 on your own? Just pick one and go ahead and work it out, and then I'll confirm the answers for you.
Okay, I'll do 7.
Okay.
I got 55 and 65, or sorry, 56 and 65.
Yes, that's correct. Good. Okay, so I'm going to have us look at number 10 next here. But before we jump into it, what I want you to do for me is tell me, what I'd like you to do is use some words to explain what this is over here on the right, what this this letter and this symbol and this number and this number, like what is all that? Just kind of explain it to me as if I don't know.
Maybe I guess the n would equal a number. So
Okay,
for the
okay.
first column, it would be 7 plus 8, and then
It's not plus 8 though. It's 8.
then plus 8 times 8.
So you want to
8 times 2.
you want to say 8 squared. You want to say a number plus 8 squared, or 8 to the power of 2.
Okay.
Okay, you definitely don't want to just say 8. It's a little awkward because you really would just square it. Like, it really should be n plus 64. Like you said, it's 8 times 8. But it's important that you recognize how to say it, because you're going to be communicating in class with it. So you square first, then you add the number.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like you said, it's 7 plus 64. Go ahead and fill in the rest of this table for me, please.
Okay.
You have some answers for me?
So I got 73.
Okay, good.
86.
Good.
And 99.
Good. All right, so we're going to go back and look at 8 before moving on here. I want you to look at this and tell me the math operation. And there's 4 math operations that you know about. Well, there's actually a couple more. Plus, minus, multiply, divide. What is the math operation between the 4 and the x?
Time or
Time.
multiply.
Yes, multiplication or times, yes. Okay, so the one that's missing here is 4, and that's where that parentheses comes in. It's 4 parentheses 100, which really means 4 times 100.
400.
It's 400. Somehow you have to reconcile, like, okay, it's when they're squeezed together, it's
Yeah, we just learned about that.
yeah, and I've got students, double your age that still don't understand that. So it's, if you can pick that up now, you're gonna, save yourself some frustration later on. Okay, let's go to 11. go to 11 here. So this kind of incorporates all the stuff that we've been talking about. It's 12 times x plus 2 to the power of 3. Can you say that out loud for me?
12 times x plus 2 to the power of 3.
Good. Or you could say 12x, but it's implied that it's multiplied, plus 2 to the third power, 2 cubed. So this 3 can be said a couple of different ways. Cubed, third power.
Mhm.
So I'd like you to try this. So this next one here, I was just trying to get that. So for 9, it's 12 parentheses 9, which means 12 times 9 plus 2 to the power of 3.
Which is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8.
That's 8. And then 12 times 9, you can think of that as 10 times 9 plus 2 times 9. Maybe that will help.
Okay, 10 times 9 plus 2 times. Huh? Oh,
So you're breaking apart the 12 into kind of its nice numbers.
90 and 18.
Yes.
Okay, so 10 times 9. 108.
Yep, that's good.
Plus 8 is 116.
Yes.
And this one, 12 times 10 is 100. And 20 plus 8 is 128.
Yes. So multiplying by tens is usually easier.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we're going to go to 14 and 15. We're going to skip the long division problem because we want to do the new stuff. And
What is number 12? Like, what do you do for number 12?
same thing you do in number 6.
Okay.
See, it's L times W, even though it, like
Oh, 2 times 6, 3 times 6.
Yes,
4 times 6,
yes,
5 times 6, 6 times 6.
yeah,
Okay.
you're already done with it. All right, did your
Does it mean the middle?
It's another word for the mean is called the average.
Average.
So I like the definition words. Add up all the numbers. Okay.
Yeah,
Do that.
Yeah.
And so we got to do that. We got to add these up. Now I don't know how you do that, but like what I would recommend is trying to pick numbers that work nicely together. Like, do you see how 35 and 15 add up to 50?
Mm-hmm.
And then 27 and 13, they add up to 40.
Mm-hmm.
And then the remaining number is 24. You want to look for those types of things to make it faster.
$114.
Yes, 114. Okay, so that's the first part. And then you divide by the number of numbers.
How many there are?
Yes, and how many numbers are there?
7 or 6? No,
6. 6. So we get to do some long division anyway. 6 into 114.
Ooh, fun. 6 can go. And 12 and 6 140. 1/14, yes, you can. Okay, 6 times 8. Yeah, okay, so
You have a final answer for me?
almost. Can it go in 19 times?
Yeah, and it's perfect. There's no decimal remaining, but there will be some problems where there is a decimal, but we may or may not see that. So the mean or the average is 19. And sometimes they want you to actually include the units, number of petals, or I guess we can just say petals. Let me know when you're ready to move on to the next one.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, so again, you want to look for numbers that you can combine. For example, 52 and 48, they add up to 100. Okay. 67, actually, let's do the next one. Let's do 51 and 49. What do they add up to?
Would that be 100?
100 again, yeah. Okay, and then 67 and 63, they add up pretty nicely, because if you take that 3 with the 67, that's 70, and then you got another 60, that's 130. You will be able to do this on your own. And then the last number there is 48. So go ahead and add those up, and we'll work through the rest of the problem after you got that sum for us.
$378.
Yes, 378. And then you divide that by the number of numbers. How many numbers do you see here?
I see 7.
7. So we got 7 into 378. Go ahead and work that out, please, on your own.
I got 54.
Wow, that was fast. That's awesome. Yeah, 54. And then we want to use the units, have the right units. So what are the units of height in this problem?
Inches.
Inches. Very good. Okay, so I think we still have not done number 6, which I think you'll see is pretty fast if you want to do that one real quick.
Sure.
Let me know when you're all done with that.
Done.
Okay, so
no.
let's go to 13.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint here. for the first digit just because we are running out of time. 15 goes into 48 3 times.
15 goes 40. Okay.
Okay, so let's have you started from there. We'll see what you come up with.
Okay, I got 321.
Perfect. All right, you got your math workout in, August, for the day. So I think you got maybe one more. I don't know if you got anything else left, but we're pretty much out of time. So great job today, and I will see you Wednesday. Hope you enjoy
Okay.
Lego Club.
Okay.
All right, have a good night. Bye now.
Okay, bye.